Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another WWE reaction. This video is by Tap Out Corner and the title says Top 20 Worst Wrestling Theme Songs. You guys, I have to admit, I love so many theme songs for the intro of WWE nowadays, but there are some of them that I'm like, it could have been better. It didn't age well, especially when wrestlers use the same theme song that they used 10 years ago. And like 10 years ago, that was the genre. People love that type of music. But nowadays, like, That's why I think the smartest thing Roman Reigns did is add like this classic melody into his intro, something that never ages badly. Like it will always be classy, it will always be there, and like it's just kind of a melody, you know, so it's not really hard to dislike it. But yeah, let's go and check out top 20 worst wrestling theme songs.
Warning, the music you're about to hear will make your ears bleed because this is the top 20 worst wrestling theme songs.
Did anyone like, do they go
Number
through,
20,
wait, before we actually check out these songs, I have a question, like legit question, you guys. Do they get like WWE, does WWE even like anybody in the background or backstage, do they check those songs and they say, this is not good or whatever? Or do they give the whole choice to the actual wrestler? Like, of course, I understand if it's like a really bad song and like it promotes hate or whatever, that is not allowed. Like it needs to follow some rules. But at the same time, are they like honest in the background, like, hey, girl, that's not for you. Like, nah. Or they don't care.
Here's a crazy fact for you. Tamina made her debut in 2010 and wasn't removed from the active WWE roster until July 2024. Despite being in WWE for nearly 15 years,
now she's
Tamina
removed?
never really came into her own. Part of that might have been the entrance music they gave her.
That's the song and that's how she goes in? And that's her persona. Isn't that like a Viking type of song or jungly kind of song? Like, I don't know. It's like she should be like dangling from a rope like Tarzan at this point, coming in.
The song is just literally Tamina's name said over and over again. The music itself is just kind of underwhelming too. It sounds like it's building to a big payoff, but it never comes. Kind of like—
it really is not that bad. Is it just me? I love songs that are like just melody and like some chorus or something. I don't know.
Tamina's entire WWE career. Number 19, Sheikh Abdul Bashir.
Oh, is this gonna be something Arabic? Ya zalame. Are we going into... I have an Arabic song for you. When I was a child, my brother would sing it. I think it's even worse than the intro. If his intro is worse than my song, it's really, really bad. دشن خيمة عبودة طلع له عيلة وين رايح يا عيلة وين رايح يا عيلة.
Here's actual music isn't that bad, but it's what you hear at the beginning that earns it a spot on this list. After a somewhat controversial run of playing an angry Arab American, Daivari was released from WWE in 2007. Several months later, he debuted for TNA, now wrestling as Sheikh Abdul Bashir. Despite the name change, TNA decided to give Daivari basically the same anti-American character he had in WWE, even calling him the Middle Eastern Nightmare. And here's the music they gave him.
No. Oh my God. Was this before or after? Bro, I can't even mention the date. Like, this will get demonetized. The whole video is gonna like, nah. There is no way. How did this pass? How did this...
Yes, you heard that.
No!
TNA gave the wrestler with Persian heritage a plane crashing sound effect at the start of his entrance music. I was shocked that there wasn't more backlash to this, but then I remembered TNA would need fans for that to happen. Number 18? Okay, it's not what you think. The theme song I'm talking about was so bad that it was only used once. In late 1998, the Great One was preparing for a match with Al Snow. But when it came time for The Rock to make his entrance, this is what fans heard.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Did Def Rebel time travel and produce this track? It just sounds so generic. It's made even worse because after—
I mean, it's 1998. This is type of like old school rap, old school hip hop, you know. I don't think it was that bad. I just think that The Rock is not that talented when it comes to singing per se, you know. Maybe if John Cena gave him some bars here and there. Ay ay ay.
The opening line, you're expecting something much better. WWE immediately knew they messed up because once the match was over, they went back to The Rock's old theme song.
You smell what the rock is
The
cooking.
deal with the job squad. Bottom line is the biggest corporate asset is that man.
Number 17, Anna Jay.
Even
in
in the
September
same
2024,
match, they
Anna
changed.
Jay returned to AEW after being gone for about 3 months. She brought with her some new music, and it was something.
Anna, she's so cute.
Welcome to the show.
There's just
She is not even hyped for her own song. Like, the lousiest move you can do is this. Like, imagine you're in a techno, like, this is techno, right? This is the type of music. Disco, techno, whatever, you are there, and people are jamming and dancing, and then this song comes and everybody just clapping. Like, bro, it's so bad. It is just so bad.
something bad about the theme song. Maybe it's the stutter at the beginning, or just the beat of the song. But whatever it is, this is just not a good theme
So
song
generic.
to listen to. Number 16, Chaz. In 1989,
Chaz.
the Headbangers had to be put on halt after Thrasher suffered a knee injury. Rather than keep his established character, the other half of the tag team, Mosh, decided to reinvent himself. This ultimately resulted in Mosh wrestling under his real name, Chaz, and he got some new music too. It's not
Is there
terrible at
anything
first,
coming
but
out?
the more you
Yeah.
listen to this theme song,
Like, I understand that beat twice. And then, like, you bring something else, you know, like you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bam, something else happens. But, like, to go back and redo it over and over and over again, like, what? Also, that jazzy type, I don't know, the sounds, like, that sounds a bit sus nowadays, you guys.
the more repetitive and grating it gets. In
Yeah,
fact, at one
repetitiveness
point,
is
the
the
sound
worst.
sounds like it's farting.
I heard that.
Number 15, Jericho. In 2009, after Edge got
Jericho?
injured, Chris Jericho needed a new tag team partner to defend the unified WWE Tag Team Championship.
So they
Jericho's
have a
choice
tag
was the
team
Big
song?
Show, which created Jericho.
Jericho.
When they debuted, though, WWE put together a remixed version of both Big Show and Jericho's theme song.
No,
the
brother.
result
Did
was
it work?
Come on! Listen,
You know I got you. Yeah. Break down the walls.
Bro, fire that guy immediately.
Honestly, it's the song being big 5 times at the beginning that makes the song so
It's like a
laughable.
kid
the rest
who
of the
made
song
that.
just flips between Big Show's music and Chris Jericho's, so it's just barely its own original theme song. Luckily, WWE realized this song was awful and gave the team a much better remix.
So they fired the guy. Hell yeah.
Number 14, Shawn Michaels. After spending several years as a tag team with Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels decided to go solo and became the Heartbreak Kid, in quite literal fashion.
Yep.
However, before he'd get his iconic theme song, HBK was saddled with something different.
you bet. And his opponent, please. From San Antonio, Texas.
Honestly, this song is
What the that's a song? Honestly, you guys, it feels like when you go to like, I don't know, someone's funeral and they are playing that in the background while people are walking.
perfect for a fancy dinner. But for one of the most energetic and flashiest wrestlers of the time,
like
not
Big
a chance.
No, yeah,
Number
it has
13,
nothing to do with
Bertha
his
Faye.
character.
You may not have heard of this female wrestler, but when you hear her entrance music, you'll be glad
Dude,
you
she's
did it.
everywhere.
Bertha Faye made her WWE debut in 1995.
I'm not body
and
shaming,
only had
just like the
5 televised
colors
matches. I'm not saying her
she's
theme song's
wearing.
what made her career so short, but it certainly didn't help.
Oh, my sweet Bertha Faye.
Bro! What? Bro, why did I imagine like I'm sorry, I imagined a naked guy with a rose in his mouth lying on the bed with my sheets on, like an oil everywhere. He's like, oh, Bertha. Oh, let's birth some babies together in this. Okay, moving on.
Ever possibly say.
It doesn't sound like a wrestling theme song at all. The lyrics is more appropriate for a love letter than a wrestler, and the music itself just doesn't have much energy to it. Also, what kind of name is Bertha Faye? Number 12, Sean Stasiak. Sean Stasiak had really bad luck when it came to theme songs. His WCW music was unique.
No, I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it later. I don't want to do it ever. No.
However, the reason Sean Stasiak makes this list is because of his WWE theme song. In 2002, Stasiak returned to WWE, but he started acting strange, saying he was from Planet Stasiak and he heard voices in his head. Unfortunately, he didn't get an awesome theme song like Randy Orton. He instead got this. It's not necessarily
that bad.
It's just so weird. There's all these space sound effects in the song,
like a
and it just
cyborg
screams
thing.
Jobber to the stars.
Like Frankie in
Number
the house.
11, the Voodoo Kin Mafia. Here's another theme song that sounds alright, but has a really wild beginning. If you aren't aware of who the Voodoo Kin Mafia is, well, consider yourself very lucky. The group consisted of the Road Dogg Jesse James and Billy Gunn. Or should I say BG James and Kip James. In 2006, James and Gunn were in TNA, and they formed their own group, the Voodoo Kin Mafia. The name meant nothing, but the group's initials, VKM, were the same as Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Ooh. Anyways, the Voodoo Kin Mafia is a beast in of itself, but their entrance theme song was completely unhinged.
911 operator, what's your emergency?
For whatever reason,
let's make fun of
with a woman making a
emergency.
911 call as her home is being broken into. The rest of the music is fine, just an intense rock beat, but the opening is just so out of pocket.
The rest is
we
fine.
We unfortunately don't find out what the woman was about to say, but I like what these comments suggest.
Help me, they have creative control. Help me, Sting just fell through my house. Help me if it's just higher background song.
Number 10,
God,
X Factor. In 2001, one of the oddest paired wrestling factions was formed. In February of that year, Justin Credible made his WWE debut, saving X-Pac. The two were soon joined by Albert and started calling themselves X Factor.
Oh my God, the guy in the middle. The guy in the middle. What is this?
X-Pac.
Is
the
that
two were
real?
soon joined by Albert and started calling themselves X Factor. The group disbanded
Bro,
the same year it was
he's
formed,
such a
but the
Chad.
one thing everyone remembers to this day is their bizarre theme song.
Yo, you dealing with the X
How do they not remember
I got
this?
everything I ever wanted, and I'll never give that back.
No. No. Who? No. How did they? How? Why? Why would they do this to themselves? How would this Chad guy in the middle like go in with this? With...
The song starts by shouting out the group's name and then randomly picks up in the middle of an Uncle Kracker song. The song isn't bad, but one, it doesn't fit as a wrestling entrance theme, and two, it has nothing to do with X Factor. It's just bizarre that out of all the licensed music WWE could have used, they chose this. Number 9, American Males. In 1995, WCW introduced a new tag team consisting of Scotty Riggs and Marcus Bagwell. They called themselves American Males, and if you couldn't remember their name, the team's theme song made sure to remind you.
American males, American males, American males.
Hey, it's not that bad. It's like a sitcom
This
type
theme
of
song
song.
sort of falls into the so bad it's good, but the robotic sounding voice
Yeah.
is just kind of weird. However, whatever you do not listen to this song backwards.
They're so goofy.
Seriously, don't.
Why?
Number 8, R-Truth. In 2011, R-Truth turned heel for the first and only time in his WWE career. As such, R-Truth needs some new music. Or did he?
The truth shall set you free.
I'm sorry, but that voice is still comic.
And that's it. I know that some would argue it's not really
That's it. There is no music. What?
A theme song, but I'm counting it on technicality, since this is what would play every time R-Truth made his entrance. The real question though is, if no music is number 8, then how bad are number 7 and below? Number 7, Brie Bella. While it wasn't the best Tay-Team theme song, the Bella Twins music was solid.
You can look, but you can't touch.
It was distinct and memorable. However, when the twins broke
Reminds
up
me
in
of Shawn
2014,
Michaels.
someone's gonna need a new tune. Nikki Bella
Or
got to
Macho
keep the Bella
Man's.
Twins theme song, so WWE had to create a new song for Brie. This was the result.
The auto-tune.
And yes, that is blood dripping from your ears.
Oh
the actual
my
music is just a
God.
generic pop beat, but the lyrics are what make this theme song so awful.
bad.
Someone had way too much fun with autotune. Also, if
So
you're wondering
much
what Brie
auto-tune.
Mode is, it originated from the Total Divas reality TV show, and is what would happen when Brie Bella
I want
got
to watch
extremely
this.
drunk.
Is it still on?
Number 6, Gold Dust. This is the only song in this video that actually makes me mad, and I considered putting it at number 1. In late 1997, Goldust, being the trendy and controversial wrestler he was, debuted a new gimmick. He started calling himself the artist formerly known as Goldust, a reference to the musician Prince. As such, Goldust also got new entrance music, and once you hear it, you'll understand why it's so infuriating. Here's why I hate this song. It's actually kind of good. There's sort of a rock version of Goldust's regular theme song, and it sounds awesome. What ruins it is that freaking electric kazoo. It's so annoying. WWE had such a good theme song, and they ruined it. It's like someone dropping sewage water on a birthday cake. It's still a cake, but are you really gonna eat a piece of that?
No.
Number 5, right to censor. If you were watching WWE during the Attitude Era, then this theme song will give you flashbacks. Honestly, the beeping sound effect is what annoys me the most.
So
I get that Right to Censor's
bad.
theme song was supposed to sound bad, which is why it's only number 5. Still, if the goal of this song was to make you hate the RTC, then it overachieved.
Turn it off!
Number 4, Bastion Booger.
I would
no
not pay a
disrespect to
ticket
the
to listen
man,
to that.
but Bastion Booger is easily one of the most disgusting wrestlers in
Oh,
WWE history.
man, please
Bastion
no.
Booger debuted in the mid-90s, during the phase of flashy gimmicked wrestlers. Booger might be one of the worst, and his theme song definitely helps with that title.
Oh my god, that's actually creepy. This sounds like he's knocking on my door in the middle of the night, haunting me. Like, this is creepy. I think that's what he wanted though, right?
I have to tell you,
It
this
works.
song has all the energy of someone who just rolled out of bed. Actually, here's a little fun fact.
Or
Bastion
rolling into
Booger
bed.
was supposed to have a full song, but the singer passed out after saying the first line. Number 3, Isaac Yankem. Before he was the Devil's favorite demon, Kane's first WWE character was Isaac Yankem. He was Jerry Lawler's personal dentist, who ironically had
remember.
really
Had
bad
the worst
teeth.
teeth.
I'm not sure what was worse though, Yankem's teeth or his theme song.
Was this really his teeth? No! Bro, no! This is the worst! I'm feeling it. I feel it. I feel it. I hate it. I hate this sound so much. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it so much. This is the worst sound ever. I hate the dentist, and oh my god, I feel the pain.
Yep, that's the sound of a dentist drill. There is a quiet violin in the background, but you can barely hear it over that drill. Like Right to Censor, this is another theme song that is supposed to sound bad in order to get fans to boo. So, can it really be counted? To that I say, if I intentionally burn toast, does that mean it tastes good? Number 2,
No.
the Shockmaster. It might come as a surprise, but after the
my
Shockmaster's unforgettable debut,
God.
he did actually wrestle. However, the fans had clearly given up on Shockmaster, and it seems like his theme song did too.
There is no way. There is no way. Are you? No way. How do they allow this? How is it just broadcast it.
We did not edit that. That's actually how Shockmaster's theme song was played. It sounds like someone just messing around on their parents' guitar. Even the commentators shat on it.
I've always wanted to ask, is that you playing the guitar, Jess, on his music?
I was just gonna say, that's the sorriest entrance music I've ever heard.
When even the commentary team is saying how bad your music is, you know you have a problem. But what could possibly be worse than this? Well, and the number one.
Wait, that's not number one? I thought that was there is there's something worse? Bro, there is worse than that?
Belongs to TL Hopper. One thing you need to know is that WWE's former chairman, Vince McMahon, loves toilet humor. So, during the gimmick-heavy era of the mid-90s, it wasn't a surprise that eventually fans witnessed a wrestling plumber named TL Hopper. And what this theme song sounded like is what it actually sounded like. This theme song literally sounds like poop. Now I know you still want to
I have no words. It's perfect that it's finishing this video because I don't know what to say anymore. How? I have my brain. My brain can't comprehend that this is a thing. Okay? Like, how? Bro, that one with the plane crash sampler is wild. How was that even possible? Bro, did you see number one? Have you seen number one? Shockmaster's theme reminds me of SpongeBob. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, true. Majority of current Death Rebel current theme could take the list of the most underwhelming theme of all time. Chaz theme is awesome and The Rock's alternative theme are cool as hell. I don't know what's wrong with people. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Let me know in the comment down below what else would you like me to react to. Type react and let me know the title of the video or also where it comes from. And I will shout you out in the next video. Also, check out my Patreon for more WWE reactions and subscribe for more daily videos here on this channel. I have a second react channel that has nothing to do with WWE. It's called Bunnymon TV. Check it out if you're interested. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed it. It was one of the most entertaining videos that I reacted to. Thank you so much for making this a job for me. Appreciate you guys. That was supposed to be a heart. I had so much fun today. Okay, guys, see you. Bye.